While TV continues to be important to all of us, our future is broadband.
We're with Bob Gessner. Bob is now the chairman of ACA, the American Cable Association, of course MCTV as well, the owner of MCTV. But you come to Washington as well as a few hundred of your other compatriots here. As you're here, what is the most important issue you're seeing for yourself and your members?
Well, thanks, Ken. I appreciate you being here again. Unfortunately, overshadowing what should be our most important thing, and that is the telecom rewrite. The most important thing I think we're facing right now is how to deal with the Title II or network neutrality rules. Everyone here recognizes that the future of our business is broadband internet service, and network neutrality represents, if not a serious threat to it, at least a huge sense of uncertainty about how we will operate in the future. Will our rates be regulated? Will our services be taxed? Will we have all sorts of transparency rules to worry about? Will we have to worry about adjudication of complaints and that sort of thing? So there are really significant burdens of which we are uncertain. And that uncertainty, as always, leads to concerns about how you invest capital and how you grow.
Well, and we're going to hear a panel, and Gigi Stone from FCC will be on there, and I think one of the pressing questions I would have for her is, when will we see these rules, and then when will the rules actually take effect, right?
Completely unknown, and you're right that those are very, very important questions for us, because again, that atmosphere of uncertainty leads to delay in deployment of service and investment. All of us would like to know that.
You touched upon something, the telecom rewrite. We've heard that again and again and again, and it's being overshadowed. But at the same time, we heard Representative Walden today, and it sounds like there is some movement there. And I'm wondering if perhaps this could be a spur. This Title II could be a spur to maybe move that along.
It certainly could. In fact, I read a part of a story from one of the trade magazines this morning where Representative Walden was hopeful that the passage of Title II would basically cause the administration to take what he called the shock collars off of the Democrats and enable them to talk about telecom regulation and perhaps legislation about network neutrality that would override the Title II rules.
Well, and I liked what his message, one of the things he talked about was the working groups they have that are below his subcommittee where Democrats, Republicans can work on the issues in a nonpartisan manner.
That would be terrific. I mean, we don't think that this should be a partisan issue. It's an issue of bringing broadband and revising telecom laws so they better serve consumers.
And you've talked about this in the past in regards to programming fees, but your consumers that you have and many of your colleagues here, they're not the people in New York City who have a lot of discretionary income, right? So taxes and fees are a big thing for them, right?
Oh, absolutely. I mentioned that just yesterday to somebody else, and we recognize that all consumers want pretty much the same things. But it's much more difficult in rural communities with a lower standard of disposable income to explain rate increases. So when a consumer in New York City sees a $5 rate increase on their cable bill because program costs went up, they look at it in relation to the $500 a month they pay to park their car. In a community like mine, that $500 is their mortgage payment. So it means a lot more depending on where you live.
Well, you have a couple days here left of fun-filled activity in this place, so I wish you luck with that, and it's always great seeing you.
Thank you, Ken.
Thanks.
Appreciate it. Thanks, you for
Bob.
your coverage.
Thank you.